Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Brightpoint Infotech's podcast. I'm your host Premjit Singh, and today we are diving into something that affects just about every modern workplace: how to make SharePoint and Microsoft 365 run faster, smarter, and better. And joining me is Prashant, our subject matter expert on SharePoint. Prashant, it is great to have you with us here today.
Thanks, Premjit. Always a pleasure to be here. And yes, performance optimization for SharePoint is one of those topics that's hugely important, but most often overlooked. So until things slow down and people start complaining about.
Right, right. So, Prashant, let's set the stage. Why is platform performance such a big deal for collaboration tools like SharePoint? If you can share some information about this.
Mainly because performance is productivity, right? So if
Yeah,
your content takes forever to load, and if permissions are messy, and if search doesn't bring up the right result, then people will lose time. They get frustrated also,
right,
and the adoption also drops. So in Microsoft 365, I often see issues like bloated content structures, excessive permissions, and purely tuned search setups. So these all
right,
naturally add up to slow response times and unhappy users.
right, right. So, Prashant, today we are talking about practical steps to fix this. So, let's jump in. What's the first on your SharePoint optimization checklist?
Yes. So step one would be to get your site and content structure correct.
Right.
Now it includes a couple of points. So one would be keeping the site collections manageable,
Mm-hmm.
segmented by team, department, or project,
Right,
and to use hub sites for scalability. Avoid deep folder nesting. Flatten the structures and use metadata for better navigation. And another would be limiting the library sizes and archive stale content. And also the last one would be to standardize with the content types for consistency overall. So if you start here, you've already
right.
removed a lot of potential performance bottlenecks.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So got it. Structure first. Now, I know document management can also be a performance killer. What's your take on that?
Exactly. Content management and version control would be naturally be the next
Hmm.
step. So the first one would be to set sensible version limits. So
Right.
unlimited versions would bloat the storage and then would slow things down. So
Right.
enabling the retention policies to clean up the stale content automatically should be the very next one after clearing the bloat. So this keeps the libraries light, fast, and easier to manage over time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Agreed. So we've got a clean structure and control versions. What about finding content quickly?
That's about search optimization. So refining your search schema and removing the unused fields. So there will be
Hmm.
many fields. To remove again, it's referring to the point one, which is removing the bloat. So using search refiners to narrow the results and limiting the index to important. The index should be only relevant to the important content. So the goal is faster, more relevant search results without overlooking the system or overloading the system.
Right. 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 And for speed in high traffic environments?
That would be related to the performance and caching enhancements. So that
Uh-huh.
would be three or step four. Now, for example, use the distributed cache system service in hybrid or legacy setups. So enabling blob caching for media heavy sites. Yeah, and monitoring the system health in Microsoft 365 Admin Center would be one of the easiest things to do. So
Right.
caching makes repeat visits much faster without adding the extra hardware.
Okay. You also mentioned, Prashant, that UI plays a role in speed.
Yes, definitely. That is one of the most important steps, modern UI and user experience.
Hmm.
So to move to modern pages, they're faster and mobile ready, right? Optimizing the page design to avoid many custom web paths. So basically just to keep navigation clean and intuitive. So a streamlined interface boosts the adoption and performance altogether.
Right, right, right. And how do they fit in when it comes to security and sharing?
Yes. So regarding the external sharing and security part, the steps would be to restrict external access only to the essentials. Regularly. So
Mm,
it keeps your platform fast and safe.
right. And network performance, any inputs on that?
Yes, so network optimization matters a lot, especially for global teams.
Mm-hmm.
So choosing the right data residency, improving the connectivity for remote teams, and basically just monitoring the speeds by region. So a tuned network means consistent performances everywhere.
Right, right. So, Prashant, permissions, that's another hidden performance issue, right? What's your take on that?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So another step would be is to permission regarding the permission and access management.
Yeah.
So to avoid unique item level permissions. So that would be
Mm,
one, and reviewing the access rights regularly, just to align the permissions with your organization structure. So it's just a cleaner and faster. So it will make it safer altogether.
yeah. And last but not the least, continuous monitoring and optimization, right?
That would be the last step, just to
Yeah.
continuous monitoring and optimization. So the track metrics like site response times and storage use, to review the usage patterns and rebalancing the workloads, and having a maintenance routine, to have a regular maintenance routine.
Mm,
Quarterly reviews also work well. So the performance isn't a set and forget thing, it's an
right.
ongoing process regularly.
Right, right. So in short, structure your content, manage it smartly, optimize search, use caching, modernize the UI, control sharing, tune your network, clean up permissions, and keep monitoring. Right?
Exactly, exactly. It's about building a SharePoint environment that's fast and secure
Right.
and scalable also. And when the IT and business teams work together on this, adoption soars and frustration basically just disappears.
Got it, got it, got it. Brilliant insights, Prashant. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise today. And to our listeners, if you are ready to see how these strategies can work for your organization, you can reach out to Brightpoint Infotech for a consultation, and we'll be happy to turn SharePoint into a high performance collaboration tool it's meant to be. So you can reach out to us at info@brightpointinfotech.com, or also write to us at info@brightpointinfotech.com. Until next time, this is Prem and Prashant signing off. Thank you, Prashant, once again.
Thank you, Premjit.